It's always fun to take on some new series and talk about the MC's weird and unorthodox powers. That's why for today, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the MC shows an absurd power. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. 18 If. What could be more absurd than the inability to wake up from the dream world that someone created for the sole purpose of God knows what? No, seriously. The series is episodic in its nature and offers lots of weird features and questions for the watchers. The anime character meets a girl that helps him fight a witch said to be trapping them and ruining someone's life. However, in the end, it's revealed that the one behind all that was the one and only Eve, and she did so in order to find her long-lost Adam, the MC. 9. Arad Senki. He was affected by a disease that gave him a weird-looking demonic hand. In nature, the MC is happy-go-lucky and doesn't wish to hurt anyone around him. But his appearance and hand make it hard for others to approach him and get to know the real him. One day, he found a weird sword that has the soul of its old user sealed in it. The user of the blade swore to help him and find a cure for his demonic arm. That's how the MC journey into the unknown begins. 8. Planet With. This MC is weird. To explain, he isn't that complicated or anything, but just weird. He's the main character of the series, but due to his amnesia and memory loss, his glimpses of memories trick him to think that the heroes are actually the cause behind the destruction of his planet. And because of that, his actions at the beginning of the series are those of an antagonist rather than the protagonist. Nothing is the way it seems at first, and there's a lot of hidden content and agendas that characters hide their true intentions behind. The powers of the MC allow him to pilot a cat-looking Gundam with rippled eyes that has a pile driver that will knock anyone unlucky to face it so hard, it'll throw them into last year. 7. Bloodivores. This main character is called the Child of Hope, the hybrid born from bloodivores and humans as well. He has superhuman powers and super speed. In the distance of 10 meters, his abilities aren't as simple as they seem, and thanks to his impeccable tactical mind, he always ends up on top in the battles he's in. His superior speed as well proves useful to get him out of sticky situations. 6. Straitjacket. This anime is actually a 3-episode OVA, and is quite nice to say the least about it. The 3 episodes were fun to watch, and the animations look stunning, as well as how the directors portray an imagery of darkness and smell of death in the atmosphere, in a world where magic and science exist, tearing the world between them in a conflict for survival. This MC uses a type of magical, imbued armor called mold to stop the disease from spreading to him, and turning him into the same monstrous abomination he swore to fight. His second equipment is his iconic weapon, a magical staff that practically pulverizes anything and anyone stupid enough to take on its full impact. The destruction of the armor means the destruction of the person in it, and turning into a monster, while the cost for using the weapon is to get closer by the second to turning into a mindless beast. The anime is full of grit and edge, to say the least, but it's also fun to watch and stunning in a way. 5. Comet Lucifer. This MC is kinda absurd when it comes to his powers, since it's not his own in the first place. The crystal snake accompanying him, called Mora, is able to transform into a giant, powerful Gundam. However, when defeated and laying on the ground with a hole in its chest, the MC oh so conveniently stumbled into the hole, and for some reason fused with it, healing it, gaining full control over it, moving like as if it's his own body and overpowering a foe that before seemed like an unbeatable obstacle. 4. My Cultivator Girlfriend. This main character transforms into a cultivator inadvertently after absorbing a part of the main female character cultivation powers. Having no idea what to do or how to give her back her powers, he has to find guiding in this new jungle world he found himself thrown into. Now he has to battle other cultivators and awaken his secret power that he so conveniently has and others want to take from him, making up 70% of the anime plot. It's a Chinese production that isn't actually half bad, so go ahead and check it out. 3. Kekai Sensen. With these eyes, the MC is practically invincible to all trickery and deceit. This power isn't one used for evil or one with destructive powers. These eyes are all-seeing and allow him to see through all lies and dismantles any illusion, no matter how powerful and well-created it is. The MC himself isn't a fighter. He's more like an irreplaceable supporter whose job is to help his teammates in their battles, not battle himself. 2. Guilty Crown. This power, given to this MC by mistake and thanks to the circumstances he was thrown into, allowed him to summon on the essence of humans and take it their core, using it as weapons in fights and battling their enemies. After the destruction that last Christmas brought onto the world, humans thought that the worst has passed, but a secret war was indeed brewing in the shadows, preparing to destroy the world and end everyone with it in the process. Only Shu, with the power of the king, is able to end this terror, an evil plan, foiling it and absorbing the sins of the world into himself, saving everyone but himself. 1. Tegamibachi. Whoever came with the idea to make mail delivery a fun anime to watch with an actual plot deserves a Nobel Prize. This man single-handedly made couriers look like superheroes and not have the most boring job ever in the history of jobs. Anyway, the MC of this show was saved by a letter B, and that's why he looked up to him and decided to follow him in life as his role model, taking on the same job as Gauche as well. Later, they end up on different sides. However, the power of the MC is as follows. He can absorb the power of heart from people letters and use them to power up his dingo. A dingo is a letter B pistol that he uses to fire out red heart bullets. And thanks to a special eye that is most of the time hidden because of his hair, he's able to have even more control than others on the trajectory a bullet should take. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!